Hello and welcome to World of Warcraft Legion Sips. How you doing?
So dramatic.
You ready to get started?
I love how you just you go into the deep voice for that.
It's exciting. It's
welcome. It is exciting, actually.
It's 10 a.m. Well, actually, it's 11 a.m. realm time.
It's 10:20 a.m. It's early.
Release day.
Yeah.
Hit the quest with Katia because we might lag out.
Not now. It's fine. All right. So I don't know if you guys have been watching us play or just listening to us, but anyway, the last time we played, we did the pre-quests up to here.
Yeah.
And now there's a guy here called Penis Breath, but it's like pianist. Peanis breath.
Amazing.
Oh, that's incredible. Anyway,
the stars we mean to go on.
Hopefully he blinks over with us anyway.
I'm
teleporting Dalaran.
He'll join
by myself.
us in the new world.
That's right.
Well, I'm not sure he will actually, because the way this sort of works is that it's very scenarioed, at least at the start.
It was funny the way that it didn't work last night. Did you notice a couple of times when you blinked over, Dalaran wasn't there? You just fell and died?
Yeah, so the release of this any World of Warcraft expansion is always a little bit tricky. But in this case, it's been fairly smooth around release.
Good.
It didn't help that we had to funnel the entirety of Alliance and Horde through that one NPC.
Yeah.
But
no, it's true. But it was all right. It took a couple. It took maybe an hour, I guess, for things to stabilize a bit, and then I think most people were in leveling and stuff. It was pretty good.
So this is the new Dalaran.
Are you watching it right now too?
Yeah. It's
Did you just see it blink? The whole thing.
It's getting sucked into a. It needs.
Hey, what do you think of these high-res loading screens now? They're nice, eh?
Oh, I like that one with Varian, and is that Varian and his swords on there? Is that
that's
who it
right.
is?
Yeah, with his armor that's fallen off. Yeah.
I mean, he's already. That's like Rip, isn't it?
Yeah. Man, so I played a bit last night, but not much. I haven't done any quests or anything, but we're going to actually level up and quest together, aren't we?
I haven't done
the way things were intended to be.
Anything either. Because I didn't,
in an MMO.
As much as I wanted to stay up all night, I thought, you know what? I've been staying up a lot lately, especially doing the old conventions and stuff. So my voice is a little bit raw.
Man, I got to about 1:30 last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm so fucking tired, and I know my kids are going to be up in 4 hours, so I better go to bed. And I was right, because at 4 a.m. they woke up, so it's a good thing I got a little bit of sleep, right?
Yeah, we're not hardcore gamers anymore. We can't, as much as we want to spend, stay up 24 hours and
all night
play WoW.
With a fridge full of Mountain Dew and stuff.
Oh no, I've got that. I've still got all that. I've got my Cheetos.
I don't even have a fridge anymore. We just buy fresh and eat it straight away. All organic too.
You're so tired that you don't have a chance to keep any food. You just
adults
have to,
now. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Hey, I just spotted Yinny. Remember Yinny?
No way.
Yeah, she found me. She's dancing around me naked right now.
Already.
Yeah, she's reclassed, I guess. I don't know. Hey, where are you, by the way? Are you behind me?
I'm just skilling up mining. I'm level 1 mining, literally.
What the hell?
I hope that'll be okay.
All right.
I guess we'll find out. What else should I get? Should I get skinning as well?
I got my new Dalaran Hearthstone, so I can just replace my Garrison Hearthstone.
I feel like I should have done this before the new expansion came out, level up my professions. But do you know what? I'm not in any rush. I hope you guys aren't.
Me neither. I don't even know what profession. I don't know what professions I even have. Let me check.
10 in a couple of days.
Let's pick stuff that'll complement each other, shall we?
Yeah.
For instance, I have enchanting and inscription, so I can make us the cool glyphs that we need to make ourselves look awesome.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Inscription.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I can give us some really ballin' enchants on our greens and blues as we collect them.
I think there is a thing you can do now. It's where is it? I think you can buy them on vendors, and they will actually allow you to forgotten techniques of the Broken Isles. So if you switch professions, you can relearn any skills that you forgot. I think you
Yeah,
still
that's
have to
right.
level up from one
If
again.
you change professions, you can anything you forgot you can relearn. That's right.
I think you just don't have to pay for all the recipes and the rare recipes and all that stuff. I think you do still have to go from level 1 again. But I'm now level 1 mining and skinning, dude. So I'm going to be.
All right, I'm going to sign Professor Palin's contract. He's a little gnome with a cool beard, and it's going to make me a Legion scribe apparently.
Oh, cool. So is that?
I've done it.
Right. So now you've got to scribe it up.
He said, don't bother reading it or anything. He just said, you know what, just sign it. Right there on the line. I can't even find it. There's a flower pot here.
I don't know if I still have to carry a mining pick and a skinning knife, but do you know what? I've got them anyway. So we're just going to assume. I'm going to assume I do still need them.
Hi, how are you?
All right, I signed it, and this is great. And I'm a fully blown Legion scribe now. All I need now is to obtain 20 roseate pigments and 2 sallow pigments, and I have to mill some herbs.
You have a great day.
So maybe you should take herbalism.
Okay.
That would be good.
All right.
And then you can collect the herbs, give them to me. I'll mill them up, and I'll make us some cool glyphs in return. How does that sound?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Is that like a good thing for a demon hunter to do? Just like pick flowers? Get like a couple of big books to bring along with you so you can press them and have a collection of flowers and stuff?
Yes.
I feel like demon hunters are all about that.
That's
pressing wildflowers.
It's not a typical choice, but it is the one we're going to go with. Where is the trainer for it? Herbalism.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else? You should take a profession that gets you lots of greens and blues that I can disenchant as well, as long as they're not like, BOP stuff.
Oh, they'll be in the garden. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, look, I'm not going to be able to have a profession, because it'll take me a long time to level it up. So I'm just going to do. But I think I can gather at level 1 herbaling.
You can. Yeah, you can. You can do everything from level 1. You don't have to level up your professions anymore.
We'll see how that goes, shall we?
Yeah.
So, have you got your quest to go and get the artifact? You should have a guide.
Oh.
A guy must have asked you if you want to.
Yeah. I've got a priestess turned up. She's undead, and she's wearing T5.
Okay.
Armor, which is pretty good. I think it's T5. Maybe it's T4. I have to attend the secret meeting at Fowl's Rest in Tirisfal Glades. Remember that place?
Oh my god, in Tirisfal Glades.
You know what's awesome? These are like the intro things for your class, right? And like the whole thing is that there's no weapons in the game anymore. You're going to just use these artifacts.
Yeah.
Which, beyond you getting to level 110, these weapons have like almost a skill tree built into them, and you keep leveling up your weapons and they gain power throughout, sort of thing. So like, it's pretty cool, right? But the neat thing about the whole class hall thing and everything is that they're all locations in the old world. So you get to go back to the old world and do a couple of bits and pieces. It's like pretty exciting. I did the Paladin one last night. It's really good. Like the Paladin class hall is awesome. It's really good.
I really want to just see all the class halls because they're
Apparently the mage one's really
quests.
good as well. The warrior one is like basically Valhalla, which is pretty cool. There's like an arena in it and stuff. Like,
so does each weapon have its own quest line and each class have its own quest hall?
I'm not sure if the weapon does, but yeah, like I mean, there's for your different specs, there's different artifacts, right? Like I went Retribution on my Paladin, so I got Ashbringer. But if you went Holy, there's like a big a mace. I can't remember the name of it. It's probably like a really famous mace, but like I'm just too dumb to remember. And and if you go Protection, there's a shield as well. Yeah.
Trying to capture like the identity of each of the classes. They're all very. There's a lot of great lore in World of Warcraft, and
it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. It does feel, at least to begin with, a little bit isolating. It's the classic MMO. We're playing on our own kind of thing. But hopefully that'll change once we're out in the world. So do you want to just go ahead and slam that quest and we'll get going independently? People won't be able to see my footage because I'm playing at home because I really can't be bothered to drag myself into the office and record this. So they're just going to get your adventure.
It's cool.
That's fine. That's cool. Like
I'm falling into the Dalaran crater now as we speak. But thankfully, I have levitate, so I'm floating down now.
You're falling into the Dalaran crater.
Yeah, because to get back to the old world, you have to go through like the portal at the top of the Guardian's chamber. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
And because I need to go to Tirsful Glades, which is near the Undercity, it's easier for me to teleport to the
did you
Dalaran
pick, or
crater.
did you not pick one yet?
I haven't picked one yet. I have to go speak to my person.
The
first.
priest trainer.
Yeah. Because they do the
do
the thing, right, where it's like, hey, like the paladin one, like, sorry to spoil it if you're gonna do it yourself or whatever, but like you have to go to Uther's tome and talk to him. You have to like commune with him. Right. He's like, hero, we understand that Ashbringer has been compromised. Tyrion Fordring is about to die. Like we did that thing.
Oh yeah.
He's like, when he fell in the fell pool of fell lava or whatever, he didn't actually die at that point, but he's like encased in like a fell rock by a demon who's like torturing him, and you have to go save him, and then he drops Ashbringer. he dies. So
that's such
and then
a classic
you
World
and
of
like
Warcraft
you
thing,
and like a
isn't it?
million other people get an Ashbringer if you want that. And then when you get to your class hall, there's always one guy with a shield or the mace who's like, you fucking sheep, you all took Ashbringer, but it's like the most iconic weapon, and like you're not going to take it because it looks fucking really cool.
It does. It is.
Looks better than
it's
like a
iconic
shitty.
more from how it looks than anything else, though, right? Because it looks so weird and cool and odd, and like I don't think people really know anything about the history of it or the story behind it or anything like that. It's got this sort of reputation, though, hasn't it? Name where Ashbringer came from.
It was dropped by the aspect of ash, and he used to use it as a weapon to bring the ash,
right?
Like
the
in
ash
a storm,
elemental.
in a storm form, to blind his foes. Kind of like Nozdormu, but instead of sand, it was ash.
I like how you've made this up. But if I said to you, Thunder Fury or Warglades of Illidan, you kind of like can think, oh well, yeah, okay, they came from whatever this place.
Yeah. And he used to have like a little tagline as well, which is like, "It's time to bring the ash," and then like the ash would come flying up from the ground, and it was all dead people, and people were like, "Oh God, ooh, there's like particles of dead people on me. It's in my eyes. I'm talking. It's in my mouth. It's on my tongue. Ooh." So it's like not the best. Anyway, I've just ignored everything that Alonsus Fowl has said to me, but it says he's saying, "Can I take that as a yes?" Which means that I'm about to embark on some sort of adventure with him anyway. He's saying now he knows I'm immensely capable, but let's not leave anything to chance. And he's willing to part with 7 gold and 70 silver for me to take this. So this is a class-specific solo adventure. Your party members will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry about that, Lewis.
Is there a timer counting down?
There was, yeah.
Have you pressed OK?
Yeah. I'm going to have to select an artifact now. What do I actually want? What looks the best? I mean, man, Light's Wrath looks really good. Do I want to go Discipline, though? No. Should I go Shadow?
I accidentally picked the wrong one, but that's fine.
What do you use? A damage dealer now?
Well, there's two. There's Havoc and Vengeance, and I thought Havoc was the damage one. And then,
right.
Anyway, the Havoc is the damage. Anyway, I picked the wrong one. I'm now going to be a tank for the first few levels of Legion, but I think you could unlock your other artifacts. Did you pick Shadow?
I'm about to. Yeah, it's the best. It's got
I think if you pick Shadow, I'll pick the tank. I'll have some self-healing, and you can heal me a little bit if you need to. But I should be fine as a tank spec anyway.
And then when we do dungeons
stuff will
and
die
stuff,
a bit slowly if I'm like tank
it's
specs
fine.
when we're out in the world. It's
all right.
Cool.
I have to stop a ritual, and I have to acquire Zal Atath, Blade of the Black Empire, for my Shadow spec.
Zal Atath.
Yeah, I'm on my way now to disrupt the great summoning of Zal Atath.
Okay, you handle that. I'm going to take this quest, which is Demon Hunters are pretty new. Okay, so
they've been around for a long time.
Pretty kind of
like they're a new class to the game, but like they've been around for like longer than you and I, my friend.
Well, you're not wrong, but I feel like because they're new in the sense in the game, they don't have. Well, they only have 2 specs for a start, and also they don't necessarily have a huge amount of lore and stuff behind them. Whereas Paladins, 10 years worth of kind of storyline. Demon Hunters.
I think Paladins probably have the most like iconic one though, through like Uther and Tyrion and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're the people related to Paladins. Like I think is more popular than like I don't know some of the other classes. Like so far priests, like these people I've met, I don't know who they are. Like I don't know what my weapon's called or anything. You know what I mean? But like. Ashbringer I knew about, Tyrion Fordring and Uther Lightbringer like I knew about, you know, when I did the Paladin one. So
yeah, but weren't there like those? I don't know. Do you not get the priests? Because remember there was that benediction and stuff before. Is that too lame? Is that too?
I don't know. I don't know
enough?
if it's too lame. I'm just saying, like, you know, some stuff sticks out more than others. You know, like, you know what the hell is like the monk one gonna be? Like, who cares? It's gonna just be some pandas, probably. Like, oh, back in the summer of '69 when Lei Shen taught me how to do Fists of Fury 20 times or whatever. You know, like, who and what and who cares about that? Like, you know, it's Ashbringer we're talking about here. Like, it's the best. Anyway, I got to kill some dudes.
I mean, I think you meant monk rather than panda when you said.
Did I not say monk?
No, you said panda. What was the panda one going to be? But I assume you meant monk. Yeah.
Well, when I said monk,
it's pandas and vice versa.
It is going to be panda related, though, right? Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, you probably have to go to the temple of the forbidden falling leaves and blow on the wind of Lao
I'm
Ping
struggling
Pong.
here. I've died on my class quest. Yeah.
Honestly, so yeah, right?
It was too much for me to handle. I was meant to be getting clues, but I was killed by Twilight blade twisters.
These class quests are actually pretty nails. So the only one I did so far was the Death Knight one, where I had to go through Ice Crown Citadel and collect bits of Frostmourne. And then old Bolvar Fordragon, the new Lich King, is like, hey, dude.
Was he actually there?
Yeah, he's like, he helps you out, talks to you and stuff.
That's pretty sweet, actually, because I literally just beat Ice Crown solo 25-man the other day, you know, just for fun, and I just thought that it was really great. I love the cutscene when you beat the Lich King and stuff.
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
I mean, it's pretty old school, but it was definitely like good
really
stuff.
Good though.
So no, I like the idea that, you know, the story of this, that basically there was that Broken Shore thing where Varian and Sylvanas and everyone brought their best army along. Yeah, and it got wrecked. So the only people left are kind of like the scrubs that weren't good enough to go along in the first place. And so when you're taking like the Paladin class quest line, you know, all the people you're talking to are like an old squire and stuff, and a young guy and an old guy who weren't, kind of like the leftovers. And they're like, we're desperate. We're gonna have to see if we can power up the best. You know, we're gonna have to scrounge up everything. So in the case of the Death Knights, it's like, yeah, we don't really want to work with the Lich King, but he sort of promised the new Lich King, but he sort of offered to give us a bit of power. So, you know, we're not going to say no. He obviously doesn't want the world to fall to the Legion.
No, he doesn't. He's not all about that. Like, he wants everything to keep going as it was, so that, you know, heroes can do more adventures, and, you know, the world doesn't end. You know, the world is not enough. The living daylights and stuff too. So it's like.
So for me, by the way, I have to follow Khadgar around currently and get a thing called a crystallized soul in order to power a Legion communicator. So all of this seems familiar from doing the Demon Hunter starting area.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a pair of very specific warglaives.
Oh man, I'm gonna need some. I need some snacks. Like I'm dying here. I don't think I have like any high level snacks either, which is kind of a shame.
You need all the carbs. You need like high carb, high sugar snacks.
Yeah. I need like all the snacks because I've lost a lot of health here. You know, just doing this stuff.
Oh, you mean IRL? I mean, you mean not IRL?
No, yeah, I mean like in game, like I need to buy like some level 100 snacks or something.
I feel like that's something which we didn't prepare at all.
No, we were not prepared in that sense in the snack department. Jeez, bet Illidan never thought that like he'd be saying it in that context. You know, it's like, you know, your skills are weak. You can't like do any good like finishing moves or anything and stuff. Normally that's what he means, but no, in this case it's like, fuck, you just didn't bring the snacks.